Okay guys, welcome to the second of my video tutorials on how to do basic video editing using Adobe Premiere Pro CC. This is the 2018 version. So in the last tutorial we looked into the user interface. So we looked into the import window here. We went to File, imported the files, brought them in here. Over here we have the preview window, which is activated when we have files on the editing track down here. This window is mainly used for effects controls, which we will be getting into in another tutorial. But today I wanted to show you the basic tools you need in order to start editing. So when we first bring in footage into our Adobe Premiere project, it will need cutting, rearranging and such. So I will show you how to do that. So at the moment you'll see we have this selection tool highlighted. So this is the tool that we're using. If I go over here and click on one of these clips, you'll see that it turns white. So that means that I've selected that clip. If I then move along and click that, then that's also selected. If I want to have both selected at the same time, hold down the Shift key and then you have all of it selected. I'm going to go back to just selecting the first one by clicking away and then selecting. So there we have it. So that's that first clip there, selected using the selection tool. Also, you have a vertical scroll bar here, which you can move along to different places on the timeline. It's called the timeline because it actually represents how long the video lasts. So you can see this video lasts just over 5 minutes. There's a 5-minute mark and it lasts just over there. So 0 time to 5 minutes. Using the selection tool, we can reorder clips if we need to. So this first clip is highlighted. If I hold the left button down on the mouse, I can pull that along and then let go of the left button and change the order. I can then move this to the start of the timeline and move that up against there. So that's some basic functions using the selection tool. The next tool I wanted to show you is the razor tool. So if we click on this razor, you'll see that it'll turn blue, so we know that we're using that tool. We can then use this vertical scroll bar and place it wherever we need to do a cut. So I'm going to just do a random cut here. You'll see the blade appears when we're about to cut. Left button on the mouse puts in a cut. We then go back to the selection tool, select the area of footage we don't require, right click and clear, and you'll see that it disappears. If we then want to bring this footage back up to the 0 mark again, you can right click in this area, rip or delete, and it bumps it along for us. If we change our mind, we simply go over to the top left hand corner here, click on edit, undo, undo again, and undo, and we're back to where we started. If, for example, we wanted to remove the audio from a video clip but leave the video, this can be done using the selection tool. So you can see at the moment that the selection tool is highlighted. If we then go down here, you'll see there's a lock. If we click on that lock, it'll hash out all the video track, and then we know that this track will be unaffected by anything we do from this point on. So then we can come down here and let's say I want to remove the audio on this video clip. So I'll select it, right click, clear. You see the video remains. We can then unlock that, and now this video clip has no audio. Again, if we change our mind, edit, undo, edit, undo, edit, undo, and we're back to where we were. So we've talked about some basic editing tools here. So we have the selection tool for selecting video clips, we have the razor tool for putting in cuts. We've also used the selection tool for reordering clips, dragging along, holding down the left button on the mount. So at this point you can start to chop up and reorder and do some basic editing with your footage. So now we can start to cut out areas of footage that we don't need. We can play around with the audio and basic editing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video tutorial.